All right, there you go. Okay, I think we're good, huh?
Oh, sorry, it kicked me off. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird. Okay, I'm just going to go through and make sure everybody's muted, or if you can help me out with that and make sure that you mute your lines so that there's no background noise, because we are going to be recording this. But welcome to our first team call as a new merging team. And you're probably like, what the heck does that mean? So I need to back it up some. The leaders of Team Body Burn and I are super, super excited to announce something really big tonight. Oh gosh, I hear background noise. And that's going to distract me. I gotta find them. How do I just go to mute all? Sorry. Oh, I'm not the host. That's why I can't mute anybody. Claim host. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Silence. Okay, first of all, hi, I'm Sarah Lenore. I am one of the leaders on this team. You may have seen me floating around Facebook and in the group. And congratulations, excited for the accomplishment that our team made in 2017 as a 2018 Elite team. That is huge. I'm so proud of all of you guys. So the recognition needs to be spread all the way through the screen and through Facebook to all of you guys, because it's a team effort and we rocked it. So pretty exciting. Not only is it, just a really high recognition, but it's something that you get to brag about and talk about and recruit for as yourself, like for your own team to build underneath you and to bring coaches into your network and onto this team together. So speaking of teams, the reason that we really wanted to come live for you guys tonight is to share with you what we've been working on for a while now, collaborating with the other Star, Diamond, and Diamond leaders on this team to bring our leadership together, because we realize we're stronger together. When there's a lot of growth and success on our team, or in any team for that matter, but especially on this team and specifically on this team, you tend to just take it and run and go, which is what you're supposed to do. It's like baby bird leaves the nest. And that's what happened. We had so much success so quickly on this team from all these leaders that we all just ran and did our own thing, building our own teams, taking care of our own baby coaches, running our own trainings, running our own calls, yada, yada. And it becomes a lot of work on one leader to do that for their entire downline. So we are working smarter and not harder, and together, not apart, to bring to this team and for all of you guys a brand new community, a brand new team page that's clean, it's fresh, it's organized, and it's going to have a little bit of all of our touches on it. We're introducing the S.W.E.A.T Society to you guys. Woo! Let's see you guys raise that roof, right? Woo woo! So excited about this, and it's more than just a new page and a new group. It's all of us coming together. It's a beautiful community of positivity, and Tara Dish wrote our mission statement, so I need to let her breathe that out to you guys. But we're just so excited. We've revamped the training. We have a brand new training portal for you guys. That will be your key to getting into the group. That is how everyone will gain access into this group. You can talk all that over with your upline. Uh-oh, someone can't hear anything. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Oh my God, they can't hear me. That's bad. So a brand new training portal, and oh my gosh, so much stuff. So we've been working on this for a while. We're ready to bring it to you guys. We're working on colors. We're working on logos. We're working on new team swag and I think it's the best deal, but a team retreat coming this fall that all of you have the opportunity to be a part of. So a lot of fun, exciting things coming. The Body Burn group, as well as all of our other like team pages that we've been running as community pages, will be closing down. They will be considered not inactive. I don't know, just closed as in you can't post in there anymore. All the information will stay in there, archived. Thank you. They will be archived, so you can still access and search in that group for documents and scripts and the breastfeeding and Shakeology stuff. So none of that will go away. You'll just want to add people in there that need to be in there if they want to, for that purpose. Otherwise, they will be archived. There will be no posting allowed, and that's what the new group is for. So we're kind of just cleaning out, starting fresh, starting new, and it's the first of the year, so, best time to do it, right? So that being said, any questions? Any questions on new group? I'm sure I missed so much stuff because I'm just so excited.
Sarah, you want to share what SWEAT stands for?
Oh, yes, duh. That's like the best part. Thank you, whoever that was. So we came together as a group to come up with a team name that was a bit of all of us, a piece of all of us, and it was inclusive and didn't leave anybody out, and it meant something to all of us because we could have run with Body Burn forever, but that was like something I made up 6 years ago, and it meant something to me, but maybe it doesn't mean something to y'all. So we wanted something that represented all of us, that we had a say in. So SWEATs is an acronym, so there's a period after every letter, and it stands for Strong Warriors Empowering Action Together. How cool is that, right? Right? Love it. And our logo, we're still kind of working on it. We've got some people that are playing around with it, but it's going to be cool. Don't worry. We will take care of that. And we've got some really cool colors to bring out. All of our personalities with that logo. So all of that's all. And what else? What else am I missing? Somebody tell me. Or questions that you might have. Like I said, there is a new coach training portal. 3 different phases to that. I was going to pull it up and show you guys. Was someone going to say something? Tara, were you going to say something? No. 3 different phases to the training. So we have incorporated a phase 1 or a path 1 for the discount coaches that just want to be there to receive the discount. They're really not interested in growing a business. So there's a phase 1 for them. And just kind of just shows them how to get started, how to check into their office, make changes to their Shakeology, things like that. Then there's a phase 2 that's for the hobby, slower to build coach. We call it, walker, jogger, runner, if you will. And it takes them at a little bit slower pace of slowly getting into the business, kind of starting their first group, that kind of stuff. And then there's a phase 3 that's for business builders. And it's going to push you through the training. It's got an expansion phase that will just continue your growth as a coach. So we're really excited about that. And like I said, that is one of the ways we're kind of managing how you get into this group, because we want people that want to be there, that are excited wherever you're at on your journey. If you are just a discount coach, that's great. If you're a business builder and you're running to top 10, awesome. We want whoever wants to be in there. We just have to, manage it at some way, somehow. So that way you can see what the portal looks like. You know what your coaches are going through when they sign up. We're also going to have templates for how to get people enrolled so that we're all following the same system. It's just going to be a plug and play system. We're going to have team graphics that we all have access to so that everything is symmetrical, it's cohesive, it looks good, and then you can have your personally sponsored groups to be you and lead your way and define your team with your personally sponsored. But this team umbrella S.W.E.A.T society it's supposed to be there for us to work collectively together, for us to partner together and not have to work as hard. We're going to have We're going to share the duties and responsibilities of team calls. We're going to share the duties and responsibilities of the training. That way it's so much easier to duplicate. And then as a new coach coming in, they don't have the pressure of having to recreate anything. It's all right there for them. So I hope that that's exciting for you guys to hear. I hope that you're like jumping up and down like we are. I even have like the upper lip sweat going on. I'm so excited. So we've put a lot of hard work into it. So if you'll just give your upline Star Diamond, or if you see one in the group, just give them a like thank you, pat on the back for all their hard work. We hope that it is a awesome thing for you guys to take advantage of and be a part of. So, okay, I'm trying to see questions.
A lot of people are asking, it's on a different site. Sorry, Sarah, I'll just like,
No,
I know
go
you're
right
reading.
ahead because you have more knowledge about it than I do. So go ahead.
It's phenomenal. I was like joking to some people. I was like, it is like sexy. Like this training is sexy, you guys, because it just plugs people right in. It's separate from Facebook, so it's not overwhelming. And my favorite part is that it like, because it's separate from Facebook and you like enroll, it will send you a email once a week reminding you to like go back to it, because we all know life happens. So maybe like a couple days go by, and even if you're like right on track, it will tell you like you're 85% done with your course or whatever. So that is really cool. And what we love about the training too is that as the business changes and evolves, then we can change and evolve the training. And you will always have access to it, and it's obviously free. And so I don't know if it's duplicable or duplicatable, whatever, for you as you grow your team, which equals more success, equals more income. So all of these things that we all want, it's just going to make it's sexy, you guys. This is a sexy part of the business. Like something that's not typically sexy, like I feel like is really sexy for Sweat Society here.
Well, you are the teacher, so of course, but it is. It's very sexy, and I just think even the new like feel and vibe and name of it, it is. It's like classy and sexy,
Yeah.
and I love that it's gender neutral. So hopefully you guys, Nathan, you'll have to like give us a thumbs up. Hopefully y'all feel confident going into something like this. From the male perspective. So we'll love your input too along the way, because got to keep it happy medium. So does that kind of get you guys excited and kind of some clarity on what this group's about, what we're made of? Maybe Tara, maybe you can just share kind of the mission statement. I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Oh no, I should have looked it up. Yeah, so here's the idea, because I don't have it memorized, but we'll post it in the group so y'all can see it. Can you hear me? Sorry, I don't know, there's like weird noise. Okay, so we'll post it in the group so y'all can see it. But the idea around this group, you guys, is we wanted it to be like this community. And I'm going to say sisterhood, and Nathan, please do not be offended. You know I'm all inclusive. But that, I feel like that is like the it embodies like the feel that we want. We want this to be like a super uplifting and supportive community that y'all can come and just ask questions, support each other, share what's working, what's not working, regardless of where you are in this business, whether you just started, whether you just completed your training, or whether you have been in this business for 3 years, whether you're a veteran coach or you're just getting going, right? Maybe you've been a discount coach and decided you want to work. It doesn't matter. And that's the beauty of this business is it meets you where you are, right? It fits into your life. And so we wanted to just create this community, this like accepting community for everyone, where we can just empower and lift each other up and come and feel supported and engage. Like we want you guys to really feel like you can come here and engage and get your questions answered, answer other people's questions, support one another, share what you're learning, and just have it be a place of growth. And yeah, I don't know, like what am I leaving out? Does anyone have it like handy? I should have printed that. Becca or Jen probably does. You guys are the organizational gurus. We'll find it.
I forgot to pull it up.
I think one of my most exciting things or favorite things about it is that it's also we get to learn from all of us and all like each other, right? And so it's like Tara was saying, it's more of this, you know, community feel, and so you never will feel like you're in like a silo. Like you have such amazing people surrounding you, and I think for a lot of us, like that is what. For me personally, I didn't know that about this opportunity when I first started, but sure as shit, it's keeping me here for, 4 years, right? Just like being surrounded by such awesome people. So that is what I'm most excited for, is kind of just, embracing each other and all being together with this. So I don't have the mission statement, Tara, but we'll get it posted. It'll be like,
I found it. Do you want me to read it? I found it.
Yeah, read it. So, I don't know. I think it's just good for everyone to hear.
Okay. Tara, I like when I read it, I like hear it in your voice. A community, a sisterhood, a place where people come together to engage, a place for inspiration, idea sharing, and wisdom and growth. A community that not only provides an opportunity for everyone to rise up, to level up, but one that challenges beliefs and thought processes. A place where relationships are forged on reliability, accountability, honesty, integrity, hard work, and trust on all levels, regardless of title. When we can build relationships with each other as equals and just create, teach, and learn with and from one another, that's exciting to me, and there is so much magic hiding in there. That's a place that that's just your thoughts after. I just like got into it. But that's it. Is it? Yeah, that like, oh, it's so awesome.
That almost brought tears to my eyes.
I know, me too. When I was reading, I was like getting emotional.
I love that, you guys. What I love about this is that, like Becca was saying, you get to now go out and talk about this community that you are a part of, and this is part of what people get to join, right? This is the community that we've been talking about that I feel like has been missing. I've been coaching for 3.5 years, and I feel like I've created my own community. We have Team Body Burn and my own upline with Megan, but it's like to have this huge like community that still feels like a tight-knit supportive group, that's what people want in their lives. I mean, how many of you, like show of hands right now, how many of you want like that? You feel like that's what's like missing in your life, right? Like you want that community. Yeah, I mean, I know I do, and that's part of the reason, like Becca said, that's what keeps her here. So to have this thing like that people have been missing in their lives, like think about moms or dads or whatever they are, to be able to be part of something bigger and to really feel like they're making an impact. And like Sarah said, and someone else said it too, to be able to be learning from all different levels here, because somebody might be new to this business, but they have a skill set that's completely different than someone that's been coaching for 8 years or 3 years or whatever. And so we all have experience, right? We all have life experience to bring to the table and different perspectives. And I think that's what's amazing about anytime you create a community where people are really invested. And I feel like everyone on this call is obviously invested in this business, in this community, in each other, and just helping each other level up and rise up. And I think that's what it's all about. So I'm super excited about that.
And I think we're like so fortunate to have this big community, and as new coaches come on, and you guys all too, getting to work with so many different leaders, like we all identify with different leaders for different things. And now to have that, like, and now you don't have to send like a PM and feel like you're annoying somebody, like we're all in this together. Like I have a different skill set than Sarah and Tara and Becca and all of the other leaders. Like we're all different and can help with different things, making us like legit the best coaches in the business. Right. So that's what, like, another thing that makes me just like get chills. Like we just have this untapped like fountain of everything. I don't know.
Amen. Yes. And it's kind of like a meeting you where you're at too, but asking you to level up wherever you're at. So even if you are, but my internet's unstable. Okay. But yes, this is a level up group, a community to create an extra home for you, if you will. So we're excited. The group is open. The training is published, I believe. Rachel, thumbs up. Yes. So we'll carry on next steps in the Team Body Burn paid. And leaders, we can drill that down to our personally sponsored as well. So yes, sorority, fraternity. Someone said it reminds them of college. Yes. Or they didn't have that in college. Sorry. Sorority, fraternity, and that's definitely what we want this to feel like. That's sisterhood, brotherhood.
Except way cooler than sororities and fraternities. We're way cooler.
Yeah.
Which,
we're not gonna
sororities and fraternities, but we're like, you know. I'm a nerd. I'm an engineer.
I didn't do the sorority thing either, but there's too much of the when they mess with you. What was that called? Is it rush? What? Hazing, yes.
Hazing, yeah.
No, thank you. I got muscles. I'll hurt you if you try to haze me. Just kidding. Okay, so yeah, we'll carry next steps through the downline and get those to you for jumping into this group and getting it going. How we're also going to set it up is so that you do have access to all of us. We're kind of going to break it up so that we each either take a week or a day of being live in the group, not live on video, but being in the group so that we can answer your questions and touch base with all of you. So you, like Rachel said, you will have access to all of us as leaders. And then when you level up and reach that level of leadership, you'll be a leader in this group as well. So that's what's really cool about it, is that we will just have this panel of leaders as we grow this team and as we all continue to level up. So retreat. Someone wants to know about the retreat. I think we will hear a little bit about the retreat tonight. But first, before we move on from the team merge and Sweat Society, I keep calling it Sweatshop because I was in the Shift Shop test group. So it's not the Sweatshop, it's the Sweat Society. And any questions on that, just put them in the thread and we'll get the chat thread and we'll get to those. But Super Saturday. I want to see by a raise of hands who attended a Super Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and even if you did it virtually. Wow. I'm so proud of you guys. That is amazing. Was it not awesome? Raise your hand if it was your first one. Good job, Mackenzie. Oh my God, Stephanie, I'm so proud of you guys. Okay, keep that up and bring your newer coaches to the next one that's in April, because there's going to be some exciting stuff on that one. I know every Super Saturday is exciting because there's all this new stuff, but I wanted to just kind of run through with the leaders on the call some Super Saturday takeaways that we've had, and then just some product stuff that if you didn't make it, just some product highlighting so that we can go through and remind you what exciting stuff is coming out and launching soon. So Rachel or
Tara and
Sarah
do
y'all
y'all
want
to? Okay. So I know Tara helps host hers, and I was fortunate enough to host one with Sarah Boldman and Sarah Bry, and it was so amazing. And so I feel like the announcements were more fun. But so one of the first things I want to talk about, since it is happening like ASAP, is Team Cup. Team Cup is happening in February, and I know some of the coaches on my team had gone and heard about it and were like ready, like let's find a team. And other people on my team were like, what's Team Cup? Like, so if you're new and you have never been on Team Cup, raise your hand if you've never done a Team Cup before. Cool. Okay, you're gonna say right now to yourself, I'm gonna do Team Cup in February. So what you do is you team up with a total of 5 coaches. I believe, somebody correct me, sometimes they do 3, but I'm pretty sure it's 5. And okay, good, I'm getting some nuts. You team up and basically you work together to help as many people as possible. So it's like a team effort. There's different prizes for different like rungs that you hit, set up by corporate for prizes. So if you're prize motivated, this is like an extra prize month. And what's really cool is you get extra points if you rank advance, and it's just fun to do it together. And I'm feeling like with Sweat Society, we'll probably run things team wide and just really encourage everybody. Like, we'll be in little pods, but we're going to celebrate like all together. And it just brings a different, like rah-rah, I guess, to the month. So it runs all month long. And you're just like working more closely with some coaches, which can be really fun, especially if you're working with coaches that you may or may not know very well. So you might get to know some new people. And yeah, I love what Allison said. It pushes you to advance your business in a fun way. So there's literally no downside to Team Cup. It's not like you have to pay to sign up or anything. Like, it's free. You just have to register your team. One person does. And that's it. So there's literally no reason not to do Team Cup. So, Tara, do you have anything to add about Team Cup?
No, I agree. I think what Allison said is so true. It encourages you and pushes you to advance. And the thing I like about it is that we can all push on our own, but I feel like when you have that accountability, I mean, we all like know accountability works, right? And so when you're teaming up with people that you either do or don't know, you have that extra accountability. So it's like another layer of accountability, that you're not just accountable to your team or yourself, you're now accountable to your Team Cup team. And you don't want to let those people down. So you're encouraging each other and sharing what's working, amongst all of you. And then together we'll be giving, all kinds of tips and things throughout the month to keep you going. But yeah, I love just teaming up and, just doing new things and finding new ways to grow and advance your business and talk to people.
And nobody dislikes prizes, right? Usually they do like really cool stuff. Like, I've gotten like this legit, like, it's huge, like this cooler. I don't know. It's fun.
Free swag is always good.
Yeah. Tara, do you want to talk about like Summit or the Success Club trip? You probably know about this.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the Success Club trip, I'm super excited about that. I actually just registered for it today. So if you're a new coach, every year there is an invite-only trip, and it's called the Success Club trip. And you basically earn this for achieving Success Club every month. And so you're invited based on your Success Club numbers from the previous year, I believe is how it works. And it opens up to like elite and top 10, elite, and then premier. And like if you hit Success Club 5 for the entire year or 10 for the entire year, and then it just kind of goes down. So it's an invite only. So if you haven't gotten an email, you will, or you may. This year we're going, for 2018, we're going to Mexico, but for 2019, they announced the trip, and it's a cruise. So that is super exciting. It's in March. It's going to be really fun. We went on a cruise last year, 2 years ago, whatever it was. And it's really fun. And I love these trips. And when I first signed up as a coach, I was like, I'm not doing that kind of stuff. Like, I don't need new friends. I don't need to be going on vacations with people I don't know. But you guys, like, seriously, live events are like the bomb. Like, they are amazing because there's so much amazing energy. So this energy that we create, like online, like virtually, imagine like an entire cruise ship full of that, right? Like all these amazing people with all this amazing energy, hanging out together, having fun, like being real, right? And so the fun thing that I love about it is like you really bond with people. You get to know people like in and out of your team, and the people that you work with and hang out with like virtually on a daily basis. You get to see them in real life, and you get to meet new people, and it's just really, really fun. It's a great growth opportunity. There's all kinds of opportunities on these trips, like photo ops and like fun things and parties, theme parties, which sound totally cheesy, but they're really fun. And I think the main thing that I love about this is like a lot of us have brought our spouses on these trips, and they have gotten to know each other, and they hang out and like talk even outside of these trips, and our friends. And I think that is really cool when our business extends beyond just us, right? It affects our entire family. A lot of people bring their kids. So it's really going to be fun. A cruise is fun if you've never been on one, or if you have, whatever. They're just really fun. I think I said fun like 20 times in the last minute, but They're fun. So, so watch for the email. They've already started coming out. I know some of us already registered, so make sure you get that. The rooms fill up fast, and when you get your email, make sure you sign up fast because they go fast. And then you're on a wait list, and you may or may not be able to get in. So, I think they do create a wait list.
And a lot of people get off the wait list. So if you're off the wait list, don't be like if you're like 5,000, like I've seen people in the 7,000 or 8,000s get off the wait list. So
yeah, you'll get an email like to say like the trip is sold out, but you can register to be on the wait list. So do that, like whether or not, you know, you're not sure if you're going to go or not, like register for the wait list. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll get an email saying like, okay, your spot has opened. Cause I remember my first trip, I was on the wait list and I was like, I don't know, 4,000 or something. And all of a sudden I got an email saying like, your spot is open, and I got to go. So, you know, people change their mind, plans change, things like that. So even if, you know, you get the wait list email and you don't actually get to book a room right away, just like book the wait list, because then you can decide, right? And then they give you like a certain period of time to book. So that's going to be fun. Those are really great trips. And you guys, it's like, oh, and here's the other thing is that you earn trip dollars. So all year long for your Success Club points, you earn money that is applied towards your trip. So for the 3.5 years that I've been coaching, I've gotten each of my trips completely paid for aside from the deposit, which is like $300. So it's another like incentive to achieve Success Club, and the company rewards you for that. And in January, you get double trip dollars. So you earn double trip dollars. There's an FAQ on it if you want like all the specifics on that. But it's another incentive to push for January with 80-day obsession. You get double trip dollars, and that's huge. So it's definitely worth it. And you know, I think it's a huge thing for this company to reward so many people just for doing our job, right? For helping, you know, 3 people every month and hitting Success Club. And I know like our success is not defined by Success Club, but it does mean that on a consistent basis, you know, if you're achieving Success Club, you are helping consistently, you're helping people every single month. So that's, you know, kind of the idea behind that. So I love that the company does that. At first I thought it was cheesy, but now this will be my, I don't know, my 3rd trip, I think, or I don't know, 3rd trip, I think. And like, I wouldn't miss it. We're all just like, when people are like, oh, I don't think I can go, we're all like, you have to go, you know? So, you know, they're family friendly, or like for me, we leave our kids behind because it's just our like adult trip. So definitely make sure you check out the FAQ, watch your email, get registered for that, because that's going to be exciting and fun. And then Summit. So last year was in New Orleans, and this year is in Indianapolis, right? That's right, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I was like, wait, that's not right. So it's in Indianapolis, so that's going to be fun. And there is a special, so tickets, I think, right now would be $175, and they just keep going up. Like, the closer we get to the event, I think they go up to, like, $195. And you can get your tickets now. They have a special through, I believe it's through the end of January, where you can get your ticket for $145. And that's the price that they offer the ticket for if you buy it, like, at last year's Summit. So if you bought your ticket within a couple days of being at Summit last year, they offer the ticket at $145, and then it jumps up. So I think right now they'd normally be $175, but you can get it this month for $145. So that's a steal, and you want to be at Summit, you guys. Summit is an amazing opportunity. Again, live events, it's amazing. I mean, it's totally different from the Success Club trip. Summit is a learning and a growth opportunity, but it's also fun, because if there's a company that knows how to have fun, it's Beachbody. And so there are celebrations and parties and events, but there's also amazing growth opportunity and learning opportunity. You know, we hear from top coaches. Last year's speakers were like Shaun T, Chalene Johnson, Darren Hardy, Brendan Bouchard, like amazing people. And if there's so many different things that you can qualify, like extra little things, whether it be photo ops with trainers, you can qualify. Like last year, I qualified for like a leader, an extra like little seminar with Brendan Bouchard. And it was for leaders when you achieved a certain, I think it was rank or something, or leadership ladder, some sort of qualification. So, you know, there you really get rewarded and you get extra opportunities for really taking your business to new levels. And you get really great opportunities for learning and growth. And it's an amazing opportunity to bond with your team, to meet new people, to just experience like an entire city. I mean, and I'm not even joking. Like I can't even explain what it's like, but we shut down like an entire city. Like New Orleans was taken over by Beachbody coaches. We literally shut down the streets of New Orleans and like did a live workout with Jumbotron screens like in the middle of the streets. And, you know, I mean, if you've seen the aerial shots, like it's seriously to be there in person and to feel that energy, like it's undeniable and there is nothing like it. I have never experienced anything like it in my life. So if you haven't been to Summit, make sure you get there. It will change your life. And I know that's cliche, but it will change your business. It will change your life. It will change your mindset. And you will leave just feeling so pumped up and so full of energy and so like ready to like run, right? Ready to do something amazing. And it doesn't matter what level coach you are. Summit is for everyone. And you will take valuable information, not only for your business, but for your life. I mean, some of these speakers, you know, I mean, they will impact your life. The stories that you hear, coaches overcoming adversity, you know, I mean, just, I don't know, just about high achievers and just everything. There's so much to be taken away from Summit. So make sure you get your ticket, take advantage of that special. It's through the end of this month, I believe. And it's a steal because tickets are just going to be going up in price. So make sure you get your ticket and be there and talk to your coach. I know like last year we rented a condo, like a few of my personally sponsored coaches and I rented a condo. You can team up. There's always people looking for roomies. So room up with somebody if you're going by yourself. Just, you know, there'll probably be a thread. We usually create a separate group for Summit where you can post if you need a roommate or if you have questions about where to stay and things like that. So you can just ask and get those questions answered. But make sure you get your ticket and you can figure out all the details later. So that's Summit and the Success Club trip. What else, Rachel?
Oh, one thing I was going to say about Summit is last year I had my son and I brought him, and like last second, like literally last second, Autumn held a private workout for either like pregnant moms or new moms you had to have your baby with you, and they filmed it and it's on BOD. So it's really cool. Megan was there. We had a bunch of us there. It was really, really, really fun. And so like that type of stuff is like you can't do that anywhere else. And it's, you know, like the live workouts, whatever. Like Tara said it beautifully, but that was really fun. And I'm like, that's my claim to fame. Like you can see me once in the video. They announced that in the second quarter, I believe in April, we have bars launching. Yay. There's 2 flavors, cherry almond and like a chocolate peanut butter crunch or something like that. So they will be launching in April. And they said this year is going to be like the biggest year for releases of things. And I just was asked to do a survey about like supplements and flavors and stuff. So, and I had just done one about bars not that long ago. So hopefully
I'm hoping for a vegan recover.
Yes, there were a lot of questions, Sarah, about vegan for the
Yay.
Supplements. So
well,
I was like,
really
yes.
quick, I wanted Crystal to say something. She wanted to say something about Summit before we get too far from that topic.
Yeah, not necessarily Summit, but these trips, you guys. I've had a lot of newer coaches come to me and be like, like I'm not even an emerald and I got invited off the list. Should I go? I'm not a diamond. Guys, go. Okay? If you get invited off the list to go to these Success Club trips, go. Okay? Don't even think about it. Don't question it. Go. I regret so much not going to my first summit because I thought like, oh, I'm just a little baby coach. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. We're moving. I wish so much that I had gone to that summit, you guys, because these events, I mean, like it's like Super Saturday on steroids. I mean, it's insane. And I explained it to my coaches and they didn't believe me. And I was like, you guys, we're not going to sleep and you're going to love it. And it's going to be amazing. And guys, like the trip, the Success Club trip is incredible. Okay. It's incredible. But that is your perk from your business, and Summit is a conference. So you're going to be learning. Actually, Kathy came to me and she was like, oh my gosh, Summit is nothing like the Success Club trip. And no, it's not. It's work. And a little bit of fun sprinkled in. And the Success Club trip, I feel like, is fun with a little bit of work sprinkled in. So no matter what your rank, no matter how long you've been a coach, guys, go to these events. They're amazing.
And think like swimming in the same pool as like Joel. Maybe Nate, you don't care about that, but that happened to,
or Jericho. He might care.
Yeah,
about
you might care more about Jericho, but like Tara and Ellen and I were like, and Becca was there. We were like all hanging out in like the same pool as Joel, and like he was just like drinking and like chilling with like coaches. Like it's so chill. Like my husband had like a real convo with Chris Downing. Like it was like my husband he had some, but he was like. He was like, so had Chris. He was like, we just were chilling. So
it's really fun in that I will say that Beachbody definitely knows how to do events. I mean, you know, you get like, seriously, when you walk into the Success Club trip, it's like the red carpet is rolled out for you. There are, you know, it's just like, it's awesome. My husband was like, whoa, this is pretty fancy, you know? It's just fun. And I love what Crystal just said, like Summit is a conference with some fun parties and things, but it's learning and growth, and Success Club is fun. And there's, you know, a couple things you can attend, but it's mainly fun. So I love that. Like it's a perk and then conference. And I also love this. I also love that, like, seeing Carl Deichler on the stage and listening to him talk. He's super, I feel like, down to earth. And, you know, he's the visionary of this company. And to, like, he literally, like, will, you know, turn the lights down, like all the fancy lights and stuff, and just gets real. He pulls up a chair, sits down, like he's just a person, right? I mean, because we sometimes, I think, get, like, oh, all these, you know, all these stars, right? All these celebrities, and we get starstruck. But ultimately, you guys, these people are just people, and they're no different than you or I. They just happen to have a different job or title or whatever. But even the trainers, right? They're just people. They just happen to be like celebrity trainers. But when it comes down to it, they're just people, and they have a story to share too. And like they're just super down to earth, and that's what I love about listening to like all the corporate people speak. Like Jeff Hill's an amazing speaker. Kim Carver always makes me cry. Jeff Hill always makes me cry. And Carl just is the visionary. He brings the vision, and when you hear him speak at events like this, it's so different than like seeing him on a screen or watching a live, you know, stream on Facebook. It's so different. You're in this room, and like I said, that energy is like completely undeniable. Like you feel it, and everyone's vibrating at this like amazing level, and you're just like, oh, I'm part of this, you know. And you get to be a part of that vision, and you get to then take that vision and like take it home with you, and you get to go share that, like, and change the universe. You get to change people and change yourself, like in the process, which is pretty incredible. If we think about what we get to do for a living and the people we get to work with, like it's pretty amazing when you take a second and step back and think about it. What we do is really impactful and really meaningful. And every single one of you on this call, and even anyone who couldn't make the call, like what we do matters. It literally, like if you were not here, there are people's lives that would not be changed. So you need to recognize that. And these events help you to do that. So what else from Super Saturday? We have the bars, Summit, Success Club trip, Team Cup. What are we missing?
I think one of the things that stood out to me was right at the beginning of the actual like corporate video, how they wanted to, or how they were emphasizing that this is the year of fun. And I thought that that was really cool because I think that it's really easy to kind of lose sight of that. And so I really loved hearing that, you know, straight from corporate, that really wanting to make sure that we are bringing the fun, because that's what, you know, we don't want to like, you know, rule with an iron fist for fitness, right? Nobody likes that. That's why people quit and give up. But it's, again, building that community, building that, you know, environment that people want to be a part of. So I feel that we're going to also be feeling that from corporate this year, which is really, really exciting. That was it.
I agree. Who doesn't love fun?
To be mindset was
That's the music we
other.
should have been playing.
Yeah. Awkward silent moments. Oh yeah, the To Be Mindset program that's coming out, which is really just all about changing your relationship with health and nutrition and food. It's really, I don't know, does anybody have like a good way to like describe that? I mean, that's my takeaway from it, is that it's really just all about changing your relationship with eating, healthy habits, food, and all of that, creating healthy habits around all those things.
It's like breaking through emotional eating. I know a lot of the girls that are in the test group right now have really suffered from emotional eating and that stress eating, and this program has completely like changed, like it just connects your mind with your body of like what you're supposed to do and breaks that habit. And it's amazing to see these girls who I've kind of grown up in the business with have that transformation, like internally and externally, starting with that mind, because it's amazing. Like, this program is going to be amazing. The unique thing about it is that it's going to be completely separate from All Access. So it will not be included in the All Access, which I think is going to be huge for us as retailers. And it's kind of that add-on that you can give to your clients and customers that might need it. So that is something cool that I think corporate has thought through for us as coaches, to kind of have this special add-on program for on the nutritional side. So that's a little bit about B2 Mindset. To be Mindset, I don't know much about it. I know the test group's still going strong and they're having amazing results and hearing lots of positive things. So if there's a like page or on Facebook or social media, I would suggest following that and just keeping up with kind of any kind of launches that are coming out from there with transformations and stuff. Is that all from Super Saturday? I think that was like the gist of it.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. Who wants to hear about a retreat? I think we need a retreat teaser. Meg?
Teaser? I don't know what to say for a teaser. No.
Just get them pumped up about it, you know?
Well, it's still in the works, but we are thinking team bonding, but not the cheesy kind, the kind where you're like on a rope swing, you know, high up in the air. We're thinking somewhere in the mountains, and yeah, a cool tour of the headquarters of Beachbody. So yeah, this is going to be something that is a little bit more exclusive. So you're going to have to qualify, and we have this big house and it sleeps 45. So we got 45 of you that we want you to, yeah, just push for this. So more details later.
Yeah, more details to come. Jeff Hill might be, who knows who Jeff Hill is? Trick question. Everybody should know who Jeff Hill is. He's on the National Wake Up Call every Monday for the most part. And I really get annoyed when Michael has to sub in for him, because Michael can drive people bonkers, right? Love Michael, but y'all know what I'm saying. But Jeff Hill is in Utah, and that is where we would love to retreat to, because it's beautiful and there's tons of outdoor like adventure that we can do as warriors, because that's what we are now, right? and getting him to speak to us. I don't know if you've ever heard Jeff Hill speak like outside of the National Wake Up Call, but he used to work for Franklin Covey. Like he's just an amazing individual, an amazing inspirational person. And if you ever have the opportunity to be in his presence, consider it like a blessing in of itself, because it's just an honor. So lots of fun. Like we just want it to be a super fun, like big slumber party, you know, where we get to collaborate and brainstorm as a team and as coaches, but then we also get to have some fun, because like Becca said, this is the year of fun. And yeah, so lots more to come on that. Meg is on the planning committee for the retreat, so we're getting it all in the works. But it'll be, when did you say it was going to be, Meg? Like September-ish?
Yeah, we're thinking September.
So mark your calendars if you want in on that, and we'll have the details for y'all sooner than later. So anything else? Oh, I'm 10 minutes over where I wanted to be with this call, but thanks for staying on with us. Any questions that weren't answered in the chat that you're like, hey, you missed my question, about Super Saturday, about Summit, about our team and where we're going and how awesome we're going to be this year? The training portal, anything? And if you do, and you don't want to ask live, then just get with your upline and ask them, or reach out to us. We'll definitely answer for you. Otherwise, stay tuned for next Wednesday. I think we're going to have these calls are going to be weekly, right, guys? Yeah? Okay. Weekly calls every Wednesday, 8:30, a new topic brought to you by one of the amazing leaders. So you will have that to tune into on Wednesday nights, and we will be recording those for those that won't be able to hop on, as long as my Zoom will allow, or whoever's, I guess we'll be using this Zoom. The Zoom number will be given to you guys. So yeah, and then we'll have word and directions on how to get into the Team Sweat Society page for you guys as well this coming week. So just stay tuned for that as well. Yay! Well, thanks for hopping on tonight. We're so excited, and thanks for listening to us blabble about all this good stuff that's coming our way.
Yay! Sounds good. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, everyone.